All right, we talk about them as being the front line for us here in the tropics, James, and they're flying through this thing fearless.
Let me tell you what, without the men and women that go up in these missions, we just wouldn't know the strength or intensity of these tropical systems. This is a flight into Helene yesterday from Miss Piggy. That's what they call this, one of the NOAA research aircraft. They take dropsondes, like the instruments we send up on the balloons twice a day, bottom of the aircraft all the way down to the ocean. And that data obviously helps us know the intensity of the hurricanes, but it also goes into computer models we use to forecast the track and the intensity. And again, they just do an incredible job, and that was the scene yesterday. So the system having a little trouble overnight. It looks like we have concentric eye walls here, but again, Helene should get its act together today. And the track remains amazingly consistent from the Hurricane Center and from the models. And remember, as you look at all these tracks, the big issue in terms of wind, rain, storm surge, tornadoes along and east of that center line. So Alabama on the good side of the system. The good news, there's no chance of any tornadoes here. The really, really concentrated high winds will be east of Alabama. There could be a lot of power outages in Georgia, South Carolina, the southern Appalachians, the Great Smoky Mountains. Is going to be awfully windy there. And again, East Alabama, you could see winds 40, 45, maybe in spots, but for most of the state, the wind's not that bad. And the big rains over on the eastern side of the state, like you've talked about, Evan, near the Georgia state line, maybe 3 or 4 inches. West Alabama, basically nothing from Helene. And Birmingham is right on the edge. It could go either way. Birmingham might get an inch or two, or not that much at all. And I wanted to mention one more thing here before I go. We have a new tropical storm that has formed since yesterday. This is Tropical Storm Isaac. And thankfully, this is in the middle of nowhere, and it stays in the middle of nowhere. It's not coming toward the United States. It's moving away from the United States. So that will be absolutely no threat to us.